Donald Trump's a bitch. I'm on drugs right now, guys. I can't read. I sound like Hitler. Hello people, my name is Nick Rubio and let's jump straight into this week's hashtag Thursday. Quick, straight, and to the point, just like I like my woman. The biggest and most love-hated event that happened this week was the hashtag Super Bowl. Now, I did not watch the Super Bowl because, well, I'm not a real man. So I had my editor break down what happened for me, and I'm going to break it down for you guys. Consider this the worst game of telephone of all time. So apparently, some guys threw the ball and lost it, and then the other guys threw the ball and lost it, and this considered for about 2 hours. It looked a little something like this. Where's the ball? It's not behind me? Where the shit's okay, whatever. And this continued for about 2 hours. Then a weird halftime thing occurred where everyone and their dog made fun of Coldplay. Jumped back into the game where some dabs occurred and fumbles. This guy made, quite frankly, the greatest face of all time. Then there was a stupid Papa John kiss that had someone like... Now, I'm not an expert in sports, but what the fuck? Aren't sports supposed to be fun and exciting? Instead, we got one of the most worst and boring things of all time, and I didn't even watch it. I just had someone explain it to me. Again, I don't like football, as I said that around 37 times already, so I'm going to call it early here and switch to the similar but entirely different hashtag here. Let's talk about something much more entertaining and the thing that people actually watch the sport thing for. Hashtag the Super Bowl commercial. Holy sweet baby Jesus. These commercials were the greatest and worst things of all time. I don't even know where to begin, but I do because I have compiled a list of the greatest, maybe worst, depending on your point of view, commercials of the Super Bowl. Let's start this thing off with something that made me want to just tear my eyeballs out. Super Monkey Baby. Now for those of you who are lucky enough not to witness the demonic double creature, for yourself, too bad. Quick, throw it on the screen. But look at this thing, sweet baby Jesus. This looks like something a weird scientist hooked up on all these chemicals would create when asked to create the most adorable hell creature this side of Donald Trump. Boom! Donald Trump pun! How have we not talked about this guy yet? Next was a much better commercial for one reason. The love of my life, Aubrey Drake Graham. He was in it. Need I say more? Oh, I do. I can't just make veiled attempts convincing you that something is great just because someone I like is in it. Everyone knows or either loves or tolerates Hot Like Blink, but throw in some much needed satire and self-referential humor and gave us this commercial a great take. To be honest, I don't even know what the commercial was for, so maybe it's not the great of a commercial. On the next and most stupidly adorable commercial of the Super Bowl, Heinz ketchup commercial. Wiener dogs and buns running down a hill. This is the way I want to die. Being trampled on to death by a horde of adorable wiener dogs and buns while I wear a ketchup suit. Now that's the life, man. Alright, let's get down to the last topic of the day. Hashtag RIP Twitter. This was one that popped on and off trending sphere relatively quickly, but it's still ridiculously interesting. This whole RIP Twitter thing started when Twitter announced a few changes that will be coming to the app and the company. What changes, you ask? Well, let me tell you right now, you impatient bastards. How this algorithm works is beyond me, but this sounds pretty damn dumb. They're also gonna add more and more video ads at the top of the page every time you scroll, much like the ones on Facebook. You know, the ones that everyone just hates and wishes they would just die and fall off the face of the planet. Of course, in the internet's overdramatic fashion, people started cheering from the top of the mountain more realistically, typing their little chubby fingers away in their mother's basement. That Twitter was done and they hated the new thing and the world shall burn in the fiery depths of hell until the Holy Ghost comes back to restore the world. It got real weird, but everyone didn't know that there is just a switch to turn that shit off. That's right, everyone just went batshit crazy because they're just too lazy to read. America! I think that's enough nonsense for the day, so I'm gonna end it right here. Did any of you guys watch the Super Bowl? What were your favorite commercials? Did you lose your mind when you heard about Twitter? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I shall see you guys next time.